welcome. So quite a few trailers have dropped and I'm going to react to them. So this will be like a series of 3. We're not going to do all 3 in this one video, but just if I look the same, it's because there's 3 videos I have to go through. The first one, probably the most controversial one, is Space Jam: A New Legacy. Now, in preparation for this movie, I watched the original. The original, I still love, but it's a lot stupider than I remember. There's a fucking alien planet amusement park, and they decide to get the Looney Tunes to enslave them. But the Looney Tunes are like, what if we challenge you to a basketball game? Because you're short. And then they steal the powers of NBA players, and then they recruit Michael Jordan. I still loved it. But my boyfriend watched it. This was his first time watching it in totality. He was like, wow, that was really silly. And I'm like, yeah, it was a lot sillier than I remember, but the songs were iconic. Like, whatever you say about R. Kelly, I know he's a freak, but every time I Believe I Can Fly came on, I was just like, yes, my childhood. The nostalgia, the music. It was just, I was into it. Anyway, I'm not really into this. I've seen the new Lola bunny design. People were being like, oh, she's just one of the guys. She's more competent and confident as a woman. I'm like, no. What happened to her being sexy? She was sexy and confident. Like, I wanted to be Lola Bunny once I saw that. And this came out in 96. So I was a babe. I was born in 95. So like by the time I saw this, I was like 3 or 4. And I was like, wow, Lola Bunny's so cool. And like, look at her go. And then here she doesn't look good. She just looks like a tan Bugs Bunny. Sorry. Anyway, let's just get into this. So I don't have crazy high hopes for this trailer. But we'll see how it goes. Okay. 1080p. Oh god, it's the wrong one. Sorry, that's the Loki trailer. That also dropped today. Sorry. Here it is. Here it is. Alright, that's spoilers for later. Ha, I know what I'm doing. I swear.
Basketball camp is next weekend. You got amazing potential on the court, and I can help you get there.
It's not what I want, Dad. You never let me do it.
He has a deeper voice than I thought. Hold on, sorry.
On the court, and I can...
He has like the Looney Tunes figures in his... Why? And there's the Warner Brothers logo. That's really weird.
help you get there.
Is that later on in the movie?
You never let me do what I want to do.
He looks like he's wearing a Heartless sweatshirt.
Do me.
Oh. That almost looks like the Avengers tattoo logo.
Will Smith ain't got to deal with this.
Why are you mentioning Will Smith? Where the fuck are you?
What in the Matrix hell?
Oh, is that a basketball? Or space? Is that Game of Thrones? What? Wait, what?
Welcome, King James. I am the king of this domain.
Why are they calling him king?
Is the serververse.
What'd you do to my son?
The only way you're getting your
Hey,
son
Cheeto.
back is if you and I play a little basketball.
Why?
Send this clown to the rejects.
Why is he a reject? Alright, that's clever. It's a basketball net.
What is this?
He's animated? What?
I'm a cartoon?
Oh, that's from the original. They do that.
What's up, Doc?
Okay, Bugs looks fine.
I need to assemble an elite team.
Is that Bat logo? Or what?
I know what you're looking for. A dream team.
Okay, Lola looks a little better here. But, Jesus.
Try that again, shall we?
I feel like they used that joke in the original.
King James.
Now he's back. Mr. Iron Giant! Hey, Ready Player One. Oh, and that's a dragon. Flintstones. Hey, Kong. I just saw that movie. Who's the bird? What? What? Aqua. Oh, Lola. Ew, you look really gross there.
Win this game
Who's that?
Let's end this.
and get our son back.
Ew, don't wink at me. No. Why is there a barrier?
Classic.
Welcome to the space jam.
Tweety sounds wrong. The spinning is good.
I'm going old school on his butt.
Okay, Granny looks fine. Did that say senior discount? Ugh. Listen, I don't know how they were going to wrap in how LeBron was going to get into the Toon World, but this is not what I expected. Yeah, I don't think I like this, but let's go over it. Muted with subtitles. This is a nice fucking house. Is this his actual house? That's a nice house. So I don't think this is actually his son. I think this is some actor. So why do you have these figurines? Do you have like a deal with Warner Brothers? Is this not your house? Are we like in the virtual world when you're having this talk? Someone needs to clean your velvet jacket. It needs to be smoothed out. There's a lot of textures going on and it looks like it's been mishandled. This is like a tennis ball shooter, or like what you do with baseball. They have like a thing for that too. They've also done that with dog tennis ball toys. They have like an automated machine where like the dog can put the ball in and then it shoots it out. So if you're the ultimate lazy fuck, you can get that. Though I would probably get that myself because I am the lazy fuck. But anyway, I didn't know this existed. Seems weird. Because also, basketball's not a solo really sport. I guess you can like dribble and shoot on your own, but it's just seems weird. Not into it. Nice elevator in your house. I'm sorry, how many floors do you have? This says it has technically 5. Oh, and there's 2 basements. Oh, and there's more. Okay, wait. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. But this is B19. There is no 19th. It should be B1. And then whatever that is. Oh, I think his I think Don Cheadle's character's name is, it's like Algorithm, but like different. I think his name is like Al, but like his full name is supposed to look like Algorithm because he's like a sentient android program thing. But like, where the fuck are we? That says Warner 3000. So are you at like a Warner studio? What? Like, I don't understand how we're here. I don't know if this is the house. I'm confused. How did you miss him? He's wearing bright yellow. So obviously he got transported into a thing. No. To me, when I saw this, I think they call it the serververse, but like when I saw this, I was like, oh no, are we going into like a virtual basketball? But we're not. What in the Matrix? Hell, that's a pretty good line. Welcome to the Space Jam. I like the remix. So this, wow, so this is a Game of Thrones world because it has the bands. Ba, 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 ba. And there's, and it even says Westeros. I am not good at reading, like, the script. Is that the Baratheons? The Badlands? It's very hard to read. I'm sorry. I did watch it, but, like, I binged it. So, like, it was kind of in and out pretty quick. It's weird that they're referencing it. But I guess this is all, like, Warner Studios. Because I think Warner also owns Wizard of Oz. That's the Emerald City, surrounded by the poppies that they fall asleep in. Wow, and it goes black and white. Oh, and there's the person on the bike. So that's Kansas. And there's you being digital. The digital thing is weird. Also, why are you calling him King James? I know he's like an all-star. This is no shame on you, Mr. LeBron James, but like, do you usually go by like, is that like a cutesy nickname that you're a King James? And then he's like, no, I'm the king. I'm the captain now. So weird that Don Cheadle is in this. He's so recognizable to me, so like I find it to be a weird choice. Is this supposed to be? I don't know what this world's supposed to be. If you guys know what it is, let me know. Wait, is that Matrix? Because it's M-A-T. It goes by a little too quickly, but I'm guessing it's Matrix. It looks really weird in a world space. It's pretty cool. I don't know what that is. There's probably some brands I can't even, like, comprehend. But it's weird that, like, I don't know. I find this very strange. Yeah, why did you take his son? Why do you want his son? What is this thing? I can't tell if I like it. It just seems kind of strange. What are you wearing, Don Cheadle? Also, wow, you're a lot shorter than LeBron. But I mean, probably a lot of people are shorter than LeBron. Shit. Why? Why do you want to play basketball? This is such a weird jacket. It looks like it's meant to be like a really intense, like whitewashed, bleached jean. But it's like silver. So it looks really tacky. I like the purple shirt. Why is he going to the rejects? Where's Neptune? Thundera? Wait. Is that a Thundercats reference? Does Warner Brothers own Thundercats? Okay, there's Toon World. What if, can I go like a little slower through this? Mars. Why are there like planets? Okay, there's Westeros. Themyscira. Oh, that's the island that Diana's from in the DC Comics. But why are they like a reject thing? Is Themyscira a reject place? Because I would love to go to Themyscira. I can't tell if I like this thing. It's also really weird. Like, what is this shape supposed to be? I mean, he's kind of cutesy because he has these really dumb round eyes and, like, itty-bitty hands. And this little cute mouth. But, like, what are you supposed to be? Is he supposed to be, like, an outlet? He just looks really weird. They did this sort of similarly in the original Space Jam movie that, again, I just watched recently, so this is interesting. Except Michael Jordan is going through a golf hole and is dragged down by a rope by Bugs Bunny to get recruited on the basketball team against the Monstars. But I like him falling through that. That looks cool. I like that. Oh, he even looked a little impressed. He's like, whoa, I know that logo. But then he's like, ah, shit, I'm falling. And yep, that's a basketball hoop. That's crazy. Now, this is more the updated style of Looney Tunes. It's not... all the models are pretty on brand in terms of characters, but the environments are a lot more modernized. When you look at the older cartoons compared to, like, the new Looney Tunes cartoons. Oh, no, I'm out of tea. I'm tired. But, yeah, you could just... there's something about it that looks a little digitally drawn instead of, like, hand-drawn, if you know what I mean. Oh, and there was even, as he dropped, there was even, like, a basketball going through the hoop. That's funny. No, what was interesting about the original Space Jam, it was a lot more like Who Framed Roger Rabbit because it was 3D live-action people interacting with 2D characters. And when they were in the real world, they were still 2D. But then when Michael Jordan went into the Toon World, he, or Looney Tune Land, I forget what they called it, he was still 3D. So it's interesting that they made it so that he's digital. I mean, I feel like it flows nicely, and I like the way he looks in this drawn form, but this was a surprise to me. And this is funny. It's like, oh my god, what? I'm short! But that's, the way he does this, it reminds me a lot of, I think they did that same type of trick in the original Space Jam movie. And I just love it. It's a very animated thing to do. I don't think that's what he was wearing, though, when he fell. So that's weird. Yeah. Hey. So he looks very classic. Those eyelids are weirdly shiny. But this looks good. The line delivery was good. Again, there's something weird, at least in my perspective. Like, seeing him move with so many frames, like usually with 2D, like it was very not stilted, but like you'd have like the motion blur, or like you'd have the lines to like show movement when he was going super fast, or when any of the characters were going fast or moving, or it felt a lot more not super stilted, but like in a, I don't know, you could see how someone drew it. There it looked like he was like a digital 3D drawn model, and it looks a little uncanny, in my opinion. Are these asteroids? Oh, is that, The Martian ship? Falcon. I don't know what that is. That was the Batman logo. Oh, and it's the blimp. So, wait, is this the Batman animated series world? And then what's supposed to be this side? That's not supposed to be Metropolis, is it? Because I know in the live action movies, Gotham and Metropolis are like across the bay from each other. But I don't think that's canonically correct in the comics, unless like with the reboots that they've done, they've changed that recently. But like, you know, with a character like Superman, if they were this close to each other, Superman could probably take care of Gotham and Metropolis. But so I feel like that never really made sense to have them so close to each other. I guess it's more interesting that they're like two sides of the same coin, but like being protected by heroes that are so very different. That's a weird... Okay, so Superman's on the list. Then Gandalf, right? Because they own Hobbit and Lord of the Rings. King Kong. Just saw the Kong versus Godzilla movie. Was not that impressed in my opinion. And he's right, Iron Giant. Which is funny that they are bringing back Iron Giant again. Because that was just... Or not just. But that was a pinnacle character in the Ready Player One movie. Which was also a Warner Brothers project a couple years ago. But the fact that there hasn't been any new Iron Giant, like, movie development news is very strange because they keep referencing him like he's the shit, which he is. The Iron Giant is one of my favorite movies. So nostalgic. I love the style. It speaks a lot to me. But, like, they keep, like, throwing in this property and then doing nothing really with it. So, fucking... If you're trying to prep us for the movie, fucking just say it. I want the movie. Give me the movie. Who else are you going to add to this list? Also, he's like, I'm unimpressed. I'm not on your top 5. What is this, like MySpace when you're in your top 8? And then he's like, nah, let's go pick from my roster. I have the funner roster. So this was the picture that I saw of Lola Bunny initially. Though I think she was wearing the Toon Squad t-shirt. And not this, like, cheerleader outfit, but, like, I don't know. I know there's like all these censors who are like, we can't make it too horny. But it was fine horny. Listen, I'm not like a furry. She was attractive, okay? But she was also attractive not in just the fact that she was physically fit, but in the fact that she like held herself up well, respected herself, and like was tough as nails, but she still was like empathetic. Like there was it was a dumb scene where like she was about to get crushed by one of the Monstar players, but then Bugs pushes her out of the way so he gets crushed, and she was like, that's the nicest thing anyone's ever done for me, and kisses him, and it's like, aw, it's stupid as shit, but like at the same time I kind of loved it. I think it could be the nostalgia. I feel like maybe I should ask my boyfriend on it because he was seeing it for the first time, but I think he's seen all the Lola Bunny clips because I mean it's Lola Bunny and it's the internet. Anyway, Ryan Coogler. Oh wait, he did the he's directing Black Panther 2 and did the original Black Panther. You're here? That's cool. What are you doing with Warner Brothers? You have to go back to Disney for the Black Panther 2. Okay. Sylvester, you look really normal. That's not something I really want. Oh yeah, and there was all this controversy about Pepe Le Pew getting removed. Though frankly, in the original, he really wasn't in the movie much. He had like one gag in the movie where he was able to be stinky and incapacitated the Monstars for a little bit so that he could score a shot. But he really wasn't utilized much at all. Like, that was his only scene and it was played for laughs and that was it. I know, like, he kind of promotes, like, rape culture. I always saw it as something funny, but I can understand why people are mad about it because it's a little strange. But, like, he really wasn't that prevalent of a character in the original movie, so I'm not upset that he's gone. I don't know, people were making a big brouhaha over it. Even, what's going on with Porky? He looks strange. I don't know. Some of this is, like, weird. Also, I forget the name of this character, but he used to be, like, I remember him being, like, monstrously big. Like, bigger than LeBron James. But now he looks really short and timid. So that's really strange. I always saw him as, like, a bigger, redder Tasmanian devil. But now he just looks like, oh, what am I doing here? And it's like, that's a good question. I mean, she looks okay. What is going on with LeBron James's coloring? He looks almost like orange. That doesn't look entirely right. Maybe it's just the lighting because everyone's kind of shiny. But I don't know. The lighting on him. I was thinking that in. I just watched the first episode of Amazon's Invincible animated series, and there was a character named Titan, actually voiced by Mahershala Ali, and his skin coloring was very similar to this. And it looks a little strange to me. It doesn't look black, and maybe it's because I'm white, so I don't understand how it's supposed to be translated. But I remember there was an anime featuring black characters, and I thought that looked a lot more naturally darker skinned than this does. This almost looks like orange curry, and it's a little distracting. He looked better in the other shot when he was in the desert. And this is a gag that they used a little bit in the original series. I'm surprised they're doing it again. Again, the movie came out in 96, so it's been quite a bit since this occurred. So I get why they bring it back, and it's a clever play on words. I like it. God, there's so much going on here. Also, it's going from 2D to 3D. Okay, see, his skin color looks better here by that other light. Oh, and I just learned that LeBron James made a school, and it's called I Promise. So that's what the bands are related to. Like, when I was looking up things that were, like, neat about this trailer without watching it, this is a point that came up. I was like, oh, I didn't know he made a school, so that's really dope. Oh, wait, that was weird. Hold on. He's not wearing his ring in the animated, but he's wearing it there, so that's weird. Yeah, I don't like that they're going 3D. I'm sorry. I think Bugs looks fine. Lola looked disgusting. I don't like the way Tweety looks. I don't really remember the other characters, but I don't think they looked that good. Also, the Mystery Machine. Very briefly. Look at that. And there's Scoob. Like Scoob. I don't know what they're running through. This looks like, I don't know, that looks like a soldier, and I don't know who that is. There's probably so many references. And there's Iron Giant. There's our guy. Hi. Again, just give me the movie. What does that say? Evil scientists? Oh, so that's where all evil villains go? Okay. That character looks kind of familiar. I can't really see who the rest of these are. Obviously. And there's one of Daenerys Targaryen's dragons that I don't remember the name of. Oh, shark! Oh, and it's the bear! And Bam Bam! Oh, and there's the, oh my god. There's the Flintstones. And there's the, oh my god, why am I blanking on their name? The Fentons? No. I'm thinking of fucking, that's like Danny Fenton. He becomes Danny Phantom. Oh, what the? Flintstones. Well, what is it called? It was like Boomerang shows. What are they called? I'm an idiot. I'm an absolute idiot. Yogi Bear, we saw. Where is it? It's by these people. I'm more than positive. The Jetsons. Oh my god. I'm an idiot. I'm so sorry. How did I forget them? The Jetsons. I used to watch them during weird story. We'd go to a friend's house for Passover, and we'd watch old Jetsons cartoons on their TV. Wait, what the fuck was behind them that moved? What the fuck are you? Oh, that's part of King Kong. Okay. I was like, what's going on? You have more fuzzy friends. Oh, isn't that Yeti movie with Zendaya? I think that's Zendaya's character. Was that a Warner Brothers project? I didn't know. Here's Kong. He looks better here than he did in the movie. Oh my god, that's Pennywise. Ew. God, there's probably so many references here that I'm not getting, but like, yeesh. Is that supposed to be one of the flying monkeys from Wizard of Oz? I don't remember them being so blue. Okay, and there's his logo. Oh, okay, so that's the algorithm logo. I see. Because it was Al and then Rhythm, I think. I don't remember what the G was. God. Okay, there's the Mystery Ink Machine. Oh, there's Velma. And then there's Scoob. Guess that's another Jetsons sort of fly thing. There's so many people gathered for this thing. And there's Kong. There's the Flintstone dinosaur. Iron Giant's arm. Oh. What was he called? He was another Boomerang cartoon, wasn't he? Was not with Birdman, was he? Oh, what the fuck was his thing? Oh, I wonder if there's gonna be Dastardly and Muttley reference. I remember that cartoon a lot when I was a kid. Sorry. Oh, I hope there's a Pink Panther reference because I think that's owned. Ah, Top Cat. What a show. I forget what he was called. I remember he was also featured on a Scooby-Doo episode. I don't remember his name. I'll have to throw it up on screen. God, I have the worst memory in all of existence, and I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh, I remember Secret Squirrel. I remember that hat. I wonder if he'll show up too. Oh, I hate the way she looks. Yeah, Porky looks gross. Taz looks kind of fine. Bugs looks kind of fine. This red thing I think is stupid. He changed outfits again. He's back in his sweats. Continuity. I kind of like their jerseys better. I think the jerseys are better. But that's about it. Taz looks fine. Like, look how fucking terrifying Tweety is. I hate those eyes. I also don't like their voice. It's very strange. I don't like the way they blink. Well, there's Paris, okay. So is this just like around the world? And then there's Bird. There's Robot. There's Snake. Spider Bug. Not Aquaman. Pyro. Oh, God. She looks horrible. She looks horrible. What did you do? What did you do? She looks like she's wearing Donald Trump's toupee. And like, ew. Ew. She has too much leg. Which is weird because she had legs. Or it's not even that she has too much legs. They're like fucking palm trees for legs. And she looks horrible. She looks horrible. He also doesn't look great. He looks like coked out of his mind. Daffy looks okay. Porky looks too fleshy colored. Because he looks too much like Elmer Fudd. Like, they should not look alike. But the fact that, like, he doesn't have his hat makes them look too much alike. Like, even in eye shape, cheeks, and nose, and even their hand movements, it's wrong. Elmer Fudd, speaking of, doesn't look terrible, but he still just looks like, almost like a claymation character. Also, wait, Daffy's not wearing a jersey. Ew, his mouth actually looks really strange. Again, this looks very, like, claymation-y. It's very strange. Is he not playing? That doesn't seem right. Who are you? I'm guessing. What? Wife? Oh, I hate all their hands. God, LeBron is so much bigger. I mean, he was... Michael Jordan was also a lot bigger than the Toon characters, but it's just funny how much he really stands over them. I felt like Michael Jordan really, like, got on their level to, like, talk to them. Also sponsored by Nike, apparently. Neat. I wonder if Michael Jordan would cameo in this. Just to be like, I see you had the Toon experience. Got you, Braun. She looks somewhat better in motion. But not by much. What are these guys? Okay, so that's the kid. He looks really sad. Are you okay? Also, what is your jacket made out of? Is that supposed to be like jersey material? That's very strange. Why are you hanging out with him? Get our son back. So he's technically being held hostage. That's cool. Hate that. I wonder if they'll, what I remember the most about the original Space Jam movie is when Michael Jordan's like, oh, I can do toony shit? Okay. So he stretches his arm out to, like, make the final shot. But I wonder if he'll be able to have that. I hate this. She looks, the attitude's correct, but I hate the wink. I hate the way she looks. She looks like she's been, like, stretched out and the texture's wrong. It looks wrong. I'm sorry, furries. You're not getting your hot Lola bunny. He looks really good. But then why is there this wall? He's trying to make a shot. Does someone put up a fucking firewall? Oh no, Kong, why can't I see your nips? They're very defined and I'm not okay with it. Ugh. Oh, there was the Warner Brothers, no, it's right there. It's the, what do you call it? The Warner Brothers, like, water tower thing. You can see the logo. There it is. That's such a nostalgic symbol for me because I used to watch Kids WB, which was like their version of like Nickelodeon, and I loved it. I think then it became like JetX or something. I don't remember what happened, but that's very cool. I wonder if we'll see the Animaniacs. I think that'd be cool because I love the Animaniacs. They're great. So Bugs looks okay, but I don't think it's he still looks a little strange. Why can't I pause? Okay, did I hit a weird button? Yeah, but Tweety looks weird. Okay, there it looks okay. I don't know. I like the way the ball spins. Wow, you're fast. Good job. Oh, isn't that the King Knight? The King Walker thing? From the Game of Thrones? Shit. Oh, and there's Leo and Chitara. Neat. And there's Velma, Shaggy, and Scoob. Cowboys. Someone on a unicycle. Don't really recognize anyone else. Oh, there's the monkey again. He looks kind of familiar. Oh, that's from the Scoob movie I never saw. But that was like the new hero. Oh, and there's Fred. Just saw him. There's Yogi Bear. Sorry, I'm just looking at all the references. It's pretty neat. This looks like a very budgeted Westeros king, but it's fine. These guys look familiar. I can't remember from what. Very strange. And here's Granny. Some cool things. What is he doing? I like his little palette. Oh. Is she 88? Like years old? Not just her number? Also, go Granny. Damn, girl. Get it. Good for you. Listen. I didn't like it. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people are probably going to be like, oh, you're just nostalgic and whatever. I didn't. They try to make it like too modern with like the technology stuff. I kind of like the different world ideas. It reminds me of Inside Out a little bit with like each emotion had like a planet. I thought that's kind of neat. I think Wreck-It Ralph too had that as well. Like when he went into the internet, there was like the Disney place, there was the Star Wars place. So this is kind of like the same thing, but I don't really like the way they're using it. There's just something about it. And I don't like the 3D. I don't like that they went into 3D. I liked that LeBron James went to 2D, but I don't like the way he went into 3D. So that's just my opinion. Feel free to disagree. But what do you guys think? Have you guys watched Space Jam, the original movie from 1986 recently? And if you have, do you think it still holds up? I think it's like okay. You can see a little bit of the CG sometimes. Also, I totally forgot Bill Murray was in it. That was really funny. If you guys liked the original, what do you think of this sequel? And is there anyone out there who's excited? Let me know down below. I'd love to talk about it with you guys. Like, comment, and subscribe nonetheless, because I'd love to get to know you and just so I know that this is going somewhere and people are watching so I can feel motivated to do more. So, yeah. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one, okay?